Men typically don't just want sex. They want to be wanted sexually. This is where they get all messed up. You see, men want women sexually just by looking at them. It's typically not always that simple for their wife. In order for a woman to want a man sexually, unless that man is like the top 4% of attractive men, that man is going to have to be attractive. And for women, this typically has more to do with looks most of the time. But guys, let me help you out a little bit. Attractive men don't sit down on the couch playing video games for hours and hours and hours on end, week after week, month after month, year after year. That's super gross. Attractive men do not coerce women into sex. Neither do they pressure them through some sort of obligation. That's nasty. Attractive men don't sit there and watch the TV while their wife does all the housework. That is hideous. Attractive men have ambitious goals, career goals, athletic goals, life goals. They're actively planning and working on these goals. They spend their time working on this instead of playing video games and twiddling their thumbs. Attractive men give romantic gestures and connect emotionally by listening, expressing romantic love, spontaneously holding hands or giving hugs or expressing a loving word without any expectation or demand or obligation of love in return. That is attractive. Attractive men think about things that would be helpful for their wife, always putting their wife's comfort above their own. Because of this, they actively look for ways to ease their wife's burden, whether that's cleaning something, fixing something, or anything else. And they're especially attractive when they do this without having to be asked or nagged to do it. So men, what you want is for your wife to want you sexually. And if you want her to want you sexually, then you're going to need to be sexually attractive, which means you're going to need to do these things. And if you don't do these things, you're not going to be sexually attractive to your wife. This is the way that nature works. Expecting anything different would be ridiculous. Just as you wouldn't expect someone to grab a handful of poop and wipe it all over their face and then to be confused why people are running away from them, don't be confused about why your wife isn't attracted to you. This is just nature. Just as you don't like the smell of poop, they don't want to have sex with an unattractive man. The difference is that you have some power to change that based on how you act. So change how you act and become attractive.